Hi, my name is Nellie, and my project for this class is volunteerism. I'm going to tell you some of the volunteer services. We have the senior citizen volunteer service, where you can volunteer at the community center, or you can volunteer at the school reading to the class. You can volunteer for the fire department.
If I volunteered for the fire department, would I have to drag one of them big heavy hoses? I can't do that, but if anything else I could assist in, I'd be glad to help.
Okay, back to me. You probably will if you're a regular fireman, but I'm sure they would have volunteers to help do other things. We have the reader program here at the school. If you belong to churches, you can volunteer in churches. You can teach in Sunday school or something. Not helping much. You can volunteer in Ada. Ada has a list on the internet that gives all kinds of services. Salvation Army needs somebody to volunteer, ring the bells, or help get the Christmas baskets. Scan them too.
Does somebody get paid for volunteers?
Scan them too.
If you
Back and
volunteer,
forth.
do they pay like the Salvation Army money for the volunteer time?
I know if you volunteer for Salvation Army, it's not paid. It's just strictly volunteer. They have homeless. They need people to help assist with the homeless and to get clothes and all for them. Can anybody tell me 3 things you could volunteer at?
Schools.
Yeah, it's the schools and what else?
Community center, fire department.
Fire department. Anybody got anything else?
Help the elderly.
Help with the elderly. Okay, stop it.
Two of them.
Communicate a little, you know?
Yeah, but that's my problem, I don't communicate.
Okay, now I talked about volunteering, so I'm gonna explain to you why volunteering is important.
Oh, now we all have to volunteer.
Yeah, now you all have to volunteer.
We
Since
volunteered when we walked in the door.
When we walked in the door, we volunteered.
I think I got drafted.
Just, you don't have to do nothing with these, just act like it's important. I'm supposed to have I'm not supposed to be talking to you all evening.
Okay.
Okay, the benefits of volunteering, it connects you to others. If you're in a home, like Steve, you don't ever get out. If you volunteer, you get to meet other people, and unpaid volunteers are often the glue that keeps community together. A small town like this uses volunteers for a lot of things. Volunteer helps you make new friends and contacts. Volunteering increases your social and entertaining class. You might meet somebody you may want to go out with. Volunteering can lead to marriage.
I did.
Volunteering increases
My dad told me not to ever volunteer for anything. When he was in the service, he said, never volunteer.
Well, we need volunteers in the service. That's all that's keeping our community safe. If we didn't have volunteers, police department, we need volunteers to help with the police department. And volunteering can provide career experience. If you volunteer before you ever go get a job, you have to have experience. Volunteering can bring fun and fulfillment. We have meetings and luncheons all the time in our volunteer department. You meet other friends, and we've had some old low people get out there dancing a jig.
So if I volunteer for the elderly, I might meet me a new husband.
You might, yes.
You've already got a husband and a boyfriend, what else do you want?
You know this is going on national TV.
This is the real thing.
Okay, and it's proven that if you volunteer, it helps your health, because you get out, you be more active, you don't, people that stay in and don't get out, get depressed, especially around the holidays. It's important to get out and volunteer for the holidays.
But in a small community, it's really hard. We're limited to what we can volunteer for.
We have volunteers like the Christmas basket, the angel tree. Somebody has to help with the angel trees. When the gifts comes in, they have to sort the gifts with the kids that has them. They have to fill the food baskets, for the family. There's actually a lot. The schools can help.
It's
They
all
have
together.
Christmas parties and all for the kids, and they need help.
5 minutes.
You've been 5 minutes.
Huh?
You've already went 5 minutes.
Thank you for your attention, and I hope you enjoyed it. Did you say 5 minutes?
Yeah.
Oh.
All right, end it.